Since China's reform and opening up to the world and before U.S.-China tension became the news headline every day, American interest in China was more limited to scholars, artists. Today, our guest is Professor Andrew Nathan of Columbia University, who's been one of the most revered China scholars in the world and a familiar face to Taiwan. Has anything about Xi Jinping's leadership surprised you?
Well, it has. I think it's surprised all of us because we thought China was on a track of liberalization. And we thought that the economic model they were developing was one that gave more space to private enterprise, and that economic model required political freedoms. But Xi Jinping has changed course and has forged a new model.
You've said that China has a long game on Taiwan and is unlikely to invade Taiwan now. And why?
He assesses that Chinese power is increasing and American power is diminishing in a secular way, that is over a long period of time. So the future will be a better time to attack when the United States won't fight back. Secondly, he thinks the political balance within Taiwan is still not settled. And thirdly, that he knows that and the Ukraine war has only reinforced his perception that the Chinese military isn't ready yet to win that war.
Taiwan has an upcoming presidential election in January. How is that going to change or not the cross-strait and U.S.-Taiwan-China trilateral relationship?
KMT, I assume that Ho Yo-i is going to basically stick to what has been the core KMT policy articulated by various KMT officials, which would be to seek a lowering of tension with mainland China without pursuing unification. So for many of us, this sounds kind of nonsense. I mean, if you don't pursue unification, how can you lower tension? But I personally think that does make sense. It can be done based upon my previous analysis that I told you of Xi Jinping's approach, which is if you're not moving toward independence and you're keeping the status quo, then we have a long term and we can, we don't have to have a crisis right now.
Thank you for speaking to TVBS Meeting Room today, and take care.
Thank you. Thank you very much.